definitely sound holy. It sound like some angelic and some heavenly vocals there. Yeah. That's your sound even better. So you should throw your shit in there. You got that's how you gotta throw that in some of your beats, just a little sample.
Oh, no, I can do it, but say I only charged $1,000 for a feature, but for you only $950.
That's my brother. That's my brother. What's up, bro?
What's going on, bro?
Did the doorbell work that time?
Excuse me. A lot of times I can hear it. I was actually in here getting the booth set up, so I can hear it from there. But anytime I'm playing music, especially in here, it ain't much of a point. How's your day been so far, bro?
Smooth. You know, them cars be sometimes it be a little, you know, something pop up out of somewhere and you just gotta, you know, handle that. But we made it up. I understand.
I had to get tires put on my car like probably 6-8 months ago. And I knew how expensive tires were, but I walked out of there with like a bill for like $1,100. And I wasn't planning on spending close to that.
Them tires be the worst one, because them things is, like, if you get a good pair, like, it's going to bring your list something.
I'd rather have something like at least decent where I don't have to worry about it versus I could get like used tires and then having to go right back later on.
Yeah, that used shit is a scam on the tires, because, you coming right back up there to get some more.
Exactly.
What camera y'all be using up in here? Like, y'all be... I think you said you was gonna get one, didn't you? Like you were gonna...
Yeah, I'm gonna eventually. I'm looking at some Sony stuff because that's what we use up here. It's
like a whole bunch of different letters and
there's all
the
different
G7X
types.
or something.
Stuff like that. Yeah. I know it's a Sony camera. I don't think it was anymore. It wasn't like I know it wasn't the A7 III. I know the A7 III is like 16 to 1800. I know it wasn't that much. Jesse's had that camera for at least 2 or 3 years now, so it's not like a super newer model, but I don't think the A7 III is either, because at this point they probably got the A7 4S.
Yeah, we pumping them shits out, especially with, you know, folks kind of, I guess, like more people, like, you know, making content and that kind of stuff. So, you know, the cameras, they're gonna be flying off the shelves and shit.
Let's say if I need to look into my investment portfolio and I need to look at Sony, because especially with all the stuff they're doing.
Is them like the best ones? Like, I don't be like doing the research like that. Like them like the best ones. I don't even know the other brand. Like Canon, is that like?
There's like Canon, Nikon. I know my girl, she does photography and she has Canon, and that works fine. I think it really just depends on, like, really it's a personal preference thing.
Yeah.
And as far as like what they do, because I know like different people swear by Sony, different people use like Nikon stuff.
It's like the same as like Nike and Adidas. It's not like quality ain't good, but like it's just whatever one you kind of use.
Yeah, and the reason I'm gonna end up getting a Sony camera whenever I do it is just because I've already I've learned how to like kind of use Sony stuff anyway, so it'd just be easier. Like
it's like iPhone versus Samsung. Like you kind of already know the interface.
Even if you get like
shit.
a newer iPhone or whatever, you still like understand like where everything is and stuff like that. So if you were to get like an Android, even like I know like Google's doing a phone or something like that.
Yeah,
too.
the Pixel. Yeah. Like, I hear them ones like good for like the pictures and all that stuff.
Okay.
If I would get one, like that'd probably be like the only thing I use it for or something like that. But like, I don't just see like just using a Pixel every day. I ain't never seen nobody like just using a Pixel just like every day.
It's crazy how like Apple's damn near like monopolized.
They ain't got
but like, it's just
shit.
Like that's what everybody uses for the most part. So.
Yeah, I mean, everybody kind of, you know, we kind of we copycat each other a little bit. It's like everybody got the iPhone, you know. It's kind of, you know, it's rare you see people just sticking out and all that stuff.
Right.
You got, especially if you like a little kid or something, they gonna be like, "What kind of phone is that? Like, what you doing with that?"
What are those? With
I understand. Back in the day.
Well, I had I remember my first phone. It was one of the flip phones you could get with like the Walmart plans.
Yeah.
I had a flip phone, and then before then it was one of those that you popped open and the screen fell down. Kids on the
I was back in them days, the BlackBerry and all them kind of things.
Yeah, you know the phones where you had to type, you had to press 1 3 times for C. That was kids on the
Oh shit! They couldn't even imagine what that shit looked like.
Yeah, when you sent text messages back in the day, you meant every word.
Because you had to work for them.
Yeah,
you had to work for them. You say your girl do photography? That's pretty.
Yeah, she's doing. Well, she's kind of taking a break from it now because she's doing ultrasound tech up at Spartanburg Community College, and with any type of classes like that, like
that probably takes a lot of time. That takes a lot of time.
Doing like clinic stuff as well as like class, and plus she's working too. So she's
Busy bee.
Yeah. So I know on the weekends.
Something got to give at that point.
Because and plus she has that camera, so she'll be able to pick back up whenever she's done. But I know right now she barely got time to eat, so I know we're trying to do all that and do. I have a photographer.
You rather her cut the photography off than like y'all time together.
Well, yeah, that too. And I mean, but obviously with how much she's got going on, there hadn't been like our I guess like I hadn't just been able to spend as much time with her as we used to, just because she's like. Every single day, like I was up with her last night till probably like 1:30 in the morning trying to help her study stuff, and I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Ain't none of it stuck with me. I hope it stuck with her. I hope it did.
Like that kind of
brachial veins and all
you gotta be in that to remember all that shit. I took one little medical term class. I was like, I don't even know how these doctors and shit do it, man. It's like. Whatever if you in there, like you in there. It's like if you probably show her this, like she'll be like, well, how does he even do all this? It's just whatever your brain kind of geared towards. And
I know whenever I get that camera and start doing like video edits and stuff like that, bro, I'm not gonna know what to do. I'm gonna be on.
You got to help her. She got to help you.
Yeah. Well, as far as with editing videos, what software do you use?
I just do CapCut on my phone.
Okay. Well, that's what my brother uses. I've heard a ton of people say that's what they use, but I didn't know if there were like certain different things that work better.
The computer one, the computer edit like DaVinci and all them kind of ones. Like they got more, in-depth kind of things you can do, like you be seeing the videos with like the crazy, like these folks be doing crazy stuff on there. Right. But like with this, it's real simple. I ain't trying to do too much, just trying to just cut out the fluff and just have it look good and all that stuff. So I ain't got to do too much with the edits. Like you see them like documentary kind of videos and all that stuff. Or they look like full television like videos and stuff. Right. But, I ain't doing all that.
I understand. It's cool to like know how to do that kind of stuff, but especially for the purpose of what you're doing. And if you don't need it, there's no point in going and getting that like crazy software and stuff like that.
I mean, if you was like doing like making like crazy videos and stuff like that, like I guess if you was like making like crazy music videos and all that stuff, maybe you do something like that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But for like behind the scenes stuff, honestly, this kind of stuff it does better without having all that extra. If we were,
it wouldn't even make sense. Like all of a sudden we like doing like,
I'm like, oh, I'm a tiger now, whatever the hell.
All kind of crazy shit. This one got like all kind of like different. Like maybe that one just off or. Maybe you purposely set it up like do it like it's like two different ones.
With this one, I just clicked a preset, so I was just
I was like, he's stepping in the game. Like
Jersey stuff, bro.
Oh yeah, Ivory Coast. You know what that's at?
Yes, sir. I know that was the flag that I used to get confused with Ireland all the time because it's the similar colors, just in a different.
It's the same shit. It's like a different. It's like green, white,
is that
orange.
One green, white, orange, and Ireland's orange, green, or orange, white, green?
That'll have to be a search. You go out there search that up for the team. Usually it should be on here, but it's just like the.
They got all the colors in the logo.
Yeah, it's in there.
We done switched it up. It's not channel 1 anymore.
Oh, it's it.
Channel 2.
New
really
era.
Just anytime, whichever one this is plugged into, like that's the one that's connected to like the overall volume of everything.
Gotcha. What made y'all change that?
Just honestly, just switching it up. Jesse, honestly, he wasn't like messing with me, but he did it and he didn't say anything to me about it, and I just wasn't paying attention. And I had a session, bro. I was like, hey, bro, I can't hear nothing, bro.
What you mean?
And I'll go in here, I'm like.
Oh my God. It
was an easy fix. I wasn't tripping. I was just like, bro, what am I doing wrong? Like I went back in there and was trying to like, what's going on? And then I came back in here again and I just turned that knob. Oh, I can hear everything now, bro. Like,
little miscommunication. Did you do any mixing and matching on that, or you just kind of left it as it was?
Yeah, not a ton. Right? So, really just want to make sure
that one was
the vocals still like cut through. But as far as how everything feels with this one. She feels good.
Beat started getting crazy right there. I don't know what all them instruments is, like the way that beat kick in at that end right there was crazy.
Especially with the sample they got in there too.
She got a nice little voice. Definitely sound holy. It sounds like some angelic and some heavenly vocals there. That's your sound even better. So you should throw your shit in there. You gotta throw that in some of your beats, just a little sample.
I can do it, but I only charged $1,000 for a feature, but for you all $950.
That's my brother. You think that's like
crazy?
I was gonna say you think that's like a real? That's gotta be like a real girl singing. Right? That's not that's not no AI or nothing.
Yeah,
you can't.
Honestly though, bro, especially now, like, it's so hard to tell.
Yeah.
I wouldn't assume so, especially like this part. Like,
that sounds crazy. Yeah, you don't know who voices be in these systems and all that. You would throw like an AI voice in your stuff.
Probably
like
not.
that, just like a little something like that.
If I can find any way around it, just because I feel like with AI stuff, like I know obviously it can be used as a tool, but I know like at least how I think about it is if I'm getting AI vocals on something that I could be, I know it might be a little bit more either expensive or just whatever, but if I end up, I would rather have to pay like a girl vocalist to do something versus just getting a computer to generate something, because you don't own what the computer generates. So it can make something and you can have like rights to it, but as far as like people copying what you did, you can't. Like say like for example, if we were to make like a whole song with AI and then try to drop it, you could drop it, but if somebody else drops the exact same song and they just make it sound better, like there ain't nothing you can do about it, because at that point it's just AI generated.
It's everybody, everybody can have that.
Exactly. Like, there's no like you can't really copyright it.
That's where like get a little tricky. Like it sounds like it's easier to do, but like it open up a whole different kind of problem set.
Exactly. A lot of it to me, I feel like it's just a bunch of dudes like tech guys trying to make money off of people that do music, which
I mean that's who
gotta get their bag.
Because it's not like the professional, like no artist is like using it like to like make these crazy songs and stuff. It's like people, it's like it's just tech people, like you say. Like, you ain't even gotta be good at music, but you just know the AI good.
Yeah. And like I said, like I understand it. Like I know everybody got to make their bread. I get it, but at the same time, I don't ever want to see people think that like having art be something that's. I'm trying to think of what making it to where it's like watering down like human creativity. I hate that. That's why I got into doing this, because I love like being able to like express even with the mix and stuff, like being able to showcase like just like different sounds and different like ways of making things feel, versus now like people can say, oh bro, I can throw my song in the AI and it'll mix it for me. I'm like, yeah, you can. That's fine, bro, but that's not why.
You don't have somebody that say that to you.
I've had people before say that they would get like songs like mastered using like certain AI software. And at the end of the day, I know like with people's budgets and stuff, like there's only so much. Like if it ends up being a cheaper way for people to do it. I ain't never like people can do whatever they want to do. I ain't gonna lose no sleep about it. But as far as like with the stuff I do, I'm gonna try to avoid AI as much.
They would only say that to you like if they was like a little mad or something. Like they would like some hate. That sound like some hate and shit. Like
either that.
I don't even need you, bro. Like,
yeah. And too, like I know like a lot of times like with like pricing and stuff, like I get it. Like I know like especially when mixing and mastering, that's not like a cheap thing to get. But at the same time, at least how I as an engineer think, I'm never trying to like whack people as far as like with the price. I just know how long it's going to take to do the stuff. I
mean, it's like any service, like you should get compensated for your work. For the extra.
Like imagine if you put a roof on somebody's house and you know how much it's going to cost, and you tell them, and then they think you're trying to get over on them, and you just like I mean, this is just how much it costs.
That's the going rate.
I got to make money too.
And like you. Like making it, exorbitant price, like that's just like the regular. Like you ain't like charging like crazy.
If I was charging somebody $5,000,
that's $8,000. Yeah, okay, that maybe that's a little excessive.
If I was charging $5,000 a mix, and then on top of that, I needed 50% of the song.
Like you ain't even like taking your time with it. Like maybe if the time turnaround was like 1 day or something. But like you take your time with it. You put your all into it. So what's the problem with compensating for the work? Yeah, you don't know who be artists that kind of some be having little egos and all that stuff. They be trying to be finicky and all that. And I'm speaking as one, like I'm just let alone what you done seen, probably even worse. I just know about like I done seen like some of the stories and all that stuff. Like
it can get interesting. I can put it like that.
Everybody's not trying to be cooperative. They're kind of looking out for themselves and not really,
I understand. And like I said, like at the end of the day, like I get it. Like especially like I know like. Nothing with music is really cheap for real. I know, but at the same time too, just trying to protect myself doing stuff, but at the same time providing people the best that I can do, especially when I know it's a relatively expensive service. As far as the outro right here, just have it start fading.
Yeah, it wasn't like too long after, but
so how to do it? Do
Let's see how long it go. Gotta get her in there. Yeah, you gotta have her shining. Cause what's after that? I think she's like still going. Yeah, you can just. I mean, I think it fades out, doesn't it? Like by itself.
Probably so.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
Cool. If nothing else, I'll just have it fade when it does the right here. The little.
Yeah. Right, that's clean.
Cool. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Easy, man. That singing just puts you in a real peaceful state.
Yeah,
I was just sitting there like with my eyes closed. I was like, this is like some meditation or something.
She lead, long term, not nothing brief.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You gotta make it. Yes, sir. And you got some little, you hear some things.
Yeah, double checking. Anytime I get back there, that's always like.
That's like a good little, way to like one final check, you know.
Thanks.
Like you don't do that like with every song, like yo, like do it. Like sometimes you hear something, sometimes you don't.
That's why I love with sessions like this, like being able to like have the times like focus on it, because you said how fast we move with everything too. But a lot of times, bro, like I'll have a lot of dudes who will like stay in there for the whole time, like 2 hours, and then we'll do like 4 or 5 songs, and then they'll come out in the last like 10 minutes of everything, like listen through it. And so there's just only so much.
Yeah, you're right. You speeding. Yeah.
There's like 8 minutes left, and we got 4 more songs to do.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'd definitely rather like more time out here than like spending all the time in it. But I guess different songs require different things. Like
and plus too, I know like people, a lot of times, just some people are more focused on like getting a lot of songs done, and then they might end up coming back later and doing stuff. Right? Either way, but. At the end of the day, I'm here for y'all. I'm here for whatever needs to be.
Everybody got their own pace. Like, is anybody that come in like they do 2 hours, but they only do one song? Like they take like a long time on it.
I've had some people. It'll be like 4 or 5 hours on just one song. It really just all depends on what especially if you're having like people come in with like instruments and stuff like that. Like, I get that.
Definitely that.
But
I'm thinking like probably like more like singers and stuff probably take a little bit longer. Like
especially with singers, bro. Like singers can sometimes spend like 3 sessions that are like 2-3 hours a piece on one song. So just
that's the nature of it. Shit, like it's not you don't put out as many songs as like a singer. Like you don't see like Ariana Grande putting songs out here like or Adele or something like
right.
Putting
It just
songs
there's
out
like, a lot more goes into it. Like especially too if you're using like any type of like. Autotune and stuff like that. If the singer doesn't want to have that like autotune sounding like effect, but if they still need like pitch correction, like, you got to go in like manually.
Like you got what's that? The Melodyne. Like that's what you were using.
Yeah, and you got to go in like manually and
each
move
one
stuff. Yeah, like move like it'll show like, not even like each word, like each note in each word, and you can go in and like you just got to maneuver around. The little orange heat things. Yeah.
I didn't seen it before. I don't use it obviously, but so I done seen the little things.
I use it only when I really have to, but especially in a recording session, you really
that takes a lot.
Yeah, because you gotta like in a record. Like imagine if every time we did a take, I have to go. Hey, make this like 25. Not even semitone. At that point, it's not even a semitone. It's like a percentage of a semi. Like it's just so like fine tuning stuff versus with a lot of times I'll end up just putting some type of autotune just to get the idea.
Yeah,
and then go back
in the ballpark.
Fix it up. Yeah.
So like that's like all you know on that one. Like you can like because the artist would they be like, oh yeah, you gotta move that down. Like that's like your ear.
You can say like some people have like pitch enough to know like if something's like flat or. I
guess if you know your voice kind of.
Yeah.
Or if you done used it before, you kind of know what it's supposed to sound like.
Right, and plus too like just knowing like. Especially that's why I'm trying to learn like more music theory and just as far as like knowing like what keys like certain songs are in and what notes work and what don't necessarily always work with certain songs, but that's a rabbit hole to get down into, especially if you're trying to be quick. It's hard to do it.
Yeah, music theory. That's not like reading a recipe. Like that's a whole kind of thing. You gotta learn different kind of elements and stuff. Don't you? I done seen a little bit of it like on YouTube and stuff, but like not. I haven't dove deep in it like
too,
that.
So like one thing that works in one song might not work in another. One thing that doesn't work in one works in another. So it's just all it's personal preference, but it ain't stuff that happens fast.
Like, that's not no overnight learning.
Not at all. Yeah.
It's the same thing as like your girl studying whatever that, like, what's that?
The ultrasound.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like you're trying the same thing. You got a lot that go into it. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're doing like with any, you know, like any like community college and stuff. It's like fast paced. So what normally takes people 4 years, they do it in 2.
Yeah, they thought that hey, you got tests, all kind of quizzes and shit.
Power to them. They got. I'm good right where I'm at.
That's a good thing about learning outside of school. You can go your own pace.
Yeah. Facts.
I mean, you still trying to like not be too slow with it. But
Yeah. But you're not sitting there. Damn, I got tests on
yeah,
Tuesday.
test like, I guess these is your test right here. Yeah, it's dropped nice right here. Not as heavenly on this one. Not this one. It's hitting a little harder.